been my longest social media coma ever. And I have never gone into such a prolonged hibernation from YouTube ever. And I think with the whole COVID situation thing, I just couldn't get myself to film a video and just talk about beauty and perfumes. And although it would have helped to look at the brighter side of things, but I think it has taken me some time to just feel normal again, and to think about it, this is our new normal, so we have to make the best of the situation. And what better way than to connect with you all. I have really missed you all, I have really missed filming, but here I am. And I have been getting so many requests on my Instagram DMs to film more perfume videos. And for some reason, this particular review was the most in demand, and that is the review of the Mon Guerlain Intense. So, without much ado, let's dive right into the review. Now, before we take a deep dive into the detailed review of this perfume, we will first do a brief analysis of the kind of notes and the kind of emotion it evokes once you spray it on. And then in the end, I will give you a brief comparison of the Mon Guerlain Regular, the original, and its flanker, the Mon Guerlain Intense. So make sure you watch till the end so you get an idea as to which perfume I prefer and which may be or may not be better. So if you like these kind of videos, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you are instantly notified of my upcoming uploads. Alright dearies, so without much ado, let's dive right into the review. Now, coming back to the packaging is very synonymous with the Mon Guerlain brand, and it is very unique, and the packaging for the Intense is almost very similar to the Mon Guerlain original, except for the copper rim at the base of the cap. It's this quadrulo bottle which is very unique to the Mon Guerlain brand. This perfume again is very feminine and it is very sensual. Now just imagine your Mon Guerlain original and take it up a few notches in terms of its sensuousness and femininity, and that would be your Mon Guerlain Intense. Very true to the name of the perfume, it is intense. And with regards to the performance, it is more long-lasting, at least that's what I've experienced. I mean, especially if I spray it on my skin, I feel that the smell just lasts forever. So in terms of the performance, this is more long-lasting than the Mon Guerlain original. Now the heart of this perfume is the same, the DNA of the perfume is the same as the Mon Guerlain original. Now for those who do not know the Mon Guerlain original, again, the core DNA, the core heart of the perfume remains the same. It is sensuous and it is feminine and it is woody, it is oriental. I think any woman who wears this perfume will fall in love with the DNA of this perfume. It is so versatile. Now coming back to the notes of the Mon Guerlain Intense, the top notes include bergamot, mandarin and Carla lavender. The heart notes, which is the core DNA of the perfume, is sambac jasmine, vanilla tincture, Tahitian vanilla and the iris. All of these are my favorite. And the base notes are the white musk, the patchouli, the sandalwood, the coumarin, the licorice and benzoin. So when you just spray it on, the initial note is going to be more citrusy, and it could be overpowering for some. I don't find that the case for me, but the dry down is much more softer and much more on the muskier side as compared to the original. The dry down is also a little bit less powdery as compared to the original. Now I don't find this perfume to be overly sweet or overly fruity. Now again, I can sense a dense vanilla coating with a dollop of lavender, so it doesn't give you that sweet, fruity sense, but yet it is very sensuous and very feminine. It has a very slight fruity flavor, but you would hardly notice that because it has a very sophisticated play of the lavender that goes in it. And now if you had to compare the two, this one obviously, I mean, if you just see the contents of the bottle, the color of the perfume is a much more deeper rose color as compared to the original. Now, which one would I prefer? Well, honestly, I love both the perfumes. It's a matter of preference in terms of the time of day, I would say. This perfume, the Intense one, I would use as a nighttime perfume, and the regular one is a more daytime work perfume or office perfume. But that being said, this is more versatile as well. This could be a little bit overpowering, but I don't mind. I love the DNA of this perfume because they have retained the DNA in a very sophisticated way. And again, if you are looking for elegance and sophistication, luxury, and yet, you know, you want to be noticed in a crowd, I would go with the Intense version. I have a slight bit of preference for the Intense as compared to the regular. Now, if you're looking for versatility, I would go with the original. But if you're looking for a little bit of more of a punch to the core DNA of the perfume, I would go with the Intense. So again, it's a matter of preference. I wouldn't say that I like one better over the other. They are both in their own league, and let's just leave it at that. If you just want a brief summary of the basic characteristics of this perfume, I can tell you again, it's woody, it's oriental, and it's a beautiful take on a woman's femininity and individuality. It's a beautiful blend of the warmth of vanilla and the freshness of lavender, and that is further enhanced by the woody notes of sandalwood and patchouli. I hope that was not much of a rant just to describe a perfume, but I wanted to describe it in the best way possible so that you can decide for yourself whether this perfume really fits your personality and the occasion. Again, it's got some glowing reviews online as well. You will not find that the reviews are polarized in any way. It has some very neutral as well as overly glowing reviews. So I think it's a very safe bet if you're wanting to invest in a perfume, especially with the holiday season coming up. So I think you can just add it to your wish list, and I think it will be a pretty good investment. You will not regret it, that's for sure. Alright guys, thank you for dropping by, and I promise you I'll be uploading more videos more frequently now, and you take care of yourself wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Bye guys.